Hello again, everybody. This is Old Red Canyon here. I'll be singing a compilation tonight of some of the songs that I like to do. And I'd like to start with one that I heard Mel Haggard singing. It's called Busted. Bills are all due, the babies need shoes, but I'm busted. And cotton is down to $1/4 a pound, and I'm busted. Got a cow that's gone dry, a hen that won't lay, a big stack of bills that get bigger each day, and the county's gonna haul my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted. I called on my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I was busted. Lord, I hate to beg like a dog for a bone, but I'm busted. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu, and I was just thinking about calling on you, 'cause I'm busted. Lord, I ain't no thief, but a man can't go wrong when he's busted. The food that we canned last summer is gone, we're busted. The fields are all bare, the cotton won't grow. Me and my family gotta pack up and go. But I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. Lord, I ain't no thief, but a man can go wrong when he's busted. The food that we canned last summer is gone, we're busted. The fields are all bare, the cotton won't grow. Me and my family gotta pack up and go. But I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. I'm broke. Busted. There you go, that's one I heard Merle Haggard singing. And Ray Charles, God rest him, he made a great job of it as well. And of course they were great friends. I'd like to do a song now. I quite like Chris Christopherson. And I think I'll dedicate this one to a friend of mine. Claire's probably having a wee view at this tonight, so here's one for Claire. It's called Sunday Morning Coming Down. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. It didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I washed my hair and I combed my face and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first, watched the small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks and Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl. He was swinging, and I stood outside the Sunday school and listened to the songs that they were singing. Then I walked across the street. Somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. It took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks and Sunday morning coming down. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. There's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks and Sunday morning coming down. Mr. Christopherson, all-time favourite of mine. Well, I'm just going to swap guitars here, folks. I've got one of my favourite guitars with me, and it's a 12-string, and I like playing my 12-string. So I'll just, if you give me just a couple of seconds, I'll just swap these. This next song I'm going to sing is a Tom T. Hall song. It's called The Day That Clayton Delaney Died. I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died. And they said for the last 2 weeks that he suffered and cried. It made a big impression on me, although I was a barefoot kid. They said he got religion at the end, and I'm glad that he did. Now Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. I knew he was a hero and I used to follow Clayton around. Clayton used to tell me, son, you better put that old guitar away. There ain't no money in it, it'll lead you to an early grave. I guess if I'd admit it, Clayton taught me how to drink booze. I can see him half-stoned swimming out the lovesick blues. I often wonder why Clayton, who seemed so good to me, never took his guitar and made it down to Tennessee. Well, Daddy said he drank a lot, but I could never understand. I knew he used to pick up in Ohio with a 5-piece band. Clayton used to tell me, son, yes, put that old guitar away. Ain't no money in it, it'll lead you to an early grave. Clayton Delaney died. Nobody ever knew it, but I went out in the woods and I cried. While I know there's a lot of big preachers that know a lot more than I do, but it could be that the good Lord likes a little picking too. Remember the year Clayton Delaney died. Mr. Tom T. Hall. Yeah, a real favourite of mine over the years, the old storyteller. I've been happy to copy some of his stuff. And talking about copying other people's stuff, here's one that I don't have to copy because it's one of mine. It's actually a tune I wrote for the 12-string guitar. And it's called Go Faster Cowboy. I love the sound of the 12-string guitar, I must admit. It's a real favourite of mine. I'm always indulging myself playing this. Well, I'm going to swap guitars again and play a song here. And I'd like to dedicate this to a good friend of mine. I'll tell you about him in a wee second. This is I'd like to dedicate this one. It's a Willie Nelson song. You probably know well by now that a favourite of mine, big hero for me, Mr. Nelson. And Mr. Keith Poole, who's a good friend of mine, who runs his own radio station up there in the Kingdom of Fife, up in Kirkcaldy. And Keith Poole, the man's name is. Smashing guy. I've actually appeared on his radio show. He had the great sense to get me on there. I don't know, you're probably something out of the chemist you can get for that, but never mind. He had me on his show anyway. So Keith, he runs a radio station, K107 FM. And I believe you can always get him on Mixcloud as well, online. And you never know, you might even find the show I did there if it's still on there. You never know. But anyway, Keith, I wish you the best, you and your good lady, Agnes. And here's a song for you. I know you like Mr. Nelson as well. If you had not have fallen, and I would not have found you, angel flying too close to the ground. I patched up your broken wing, and I hung around a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. I knew someday that you would fly away, for love's the greatest healer to be found. So leave me if you need to, I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. So leave me if you need to, I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. So fly on, past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. So leave me if you need to, I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. So leave me if you need to. I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Thank you. There you go, Keith. Hope you're well, mate. And keep putting it out over the waves, because the listening audience is very important, as we all know, and we wish them all well, everybody involved. Thank you. Now I'd like to do a song. This is a song called Della and the Dealer. A friend of mine, John Team, a long time ago suggested that to do this song. It's a Hoyt Axton song. It tells a story of a kind of love story with a few bits and pieces of good and ill fortune in it. Here we go. There was Dale and the dealer and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. Left the city in a pickup truck, they're gonna make some dreams come true. Well, they rolled out west where the wild sun sets and the coyote ain't crazy for me. Dale and a dealer and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. If that cat could talk, what tale she'd tell about Dale and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, never said a mumbling word. Down Tucson Way there's a small cafe where they play a little cowboy tune. And the guitar picker was a friend of mine by the name of Andy Boone. Here Andy played her a sweet love song, and Della got a fire in her eyes. The dealer had a knife and the dog had a gun, but the cat had a shot at rye. If that cat could talk, what tale she'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, never said a mumbling word. Now the dealer was a killer, he was evil and mean, and he was jealous of the fire in her eyes. As he snorted his coke through a century note, he swore that Boone would die. And the stage was set as the lights went out, there was death in Tucson town. Two shadows ran for the bar back door, but one stayed on the ground. If that cat could talk, what tale she'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, never said a mumbling word. Two shadows ran from the bar that night, and a dog and a cat run too. And the wheels got hot on the pickup truck as down the road they flew. There was Della and her lover and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. They left Tucson in a pickup truck, they're gonna make some dreams come true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If that cat could talk, what tale she'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, never said a mumbling word. If that cat could talk, what tale she'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, never said a mumbling word. There you go, folks. Della and the dealer, Mr. Hoyt Axton. Right, I need to apply this little device to my guitar, if I can see it. Oh, that goes there somewhere. I'm going to do this song now. It's been covered by many, many artists over the years. And let I heard the Trace Adkins version, but it's been called a lot of things. It's been called The Poor Stranger. It's been called The Pilgrim. Mel Travis did it as a thing called The Pilgrim. And Eva Cassidy, God rest her, what a beautiful singing voice that woman had. She covered it as well, and I particularly like her version. But I know it as The Wayfaring Stranger. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. Yet there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. Going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. Going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I cross. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Somebody show me the way home now. I'm going there to see my brothers. I'm going there, then I'll cease to mourn. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Yes, Lord, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. The Wayfaring Stranger, as I know it. It's a favourite song of mine. One I enjoy doing. I wonder if that will sit there for me. Hopefully it will. Good stuff. Right. Oh, I'd like to sing this song now that was done by a man called Charlie Daniels. I believe he's gone as well. And this calls for this. It's called I Ain't Asking Nobody for Nothing. People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue-tailed hound, I like to lay around in the shade. And I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this goddamn country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, he's putting down the rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation, 'cause he's worried about my soul. He said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this goddamn country boy alone. Poor girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine and a politician wants to vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this goddamn country boy alone. Mr. Charlie Daniels, another real favourite of mine. And the time's fairly passing. Let's get this. That's near enough for rock and roll, as they say. Oh, dearie me. I'd like to feature Mr. Haggard again, Mr. Mel Haggard. Another great artist. True country guy. And serious life he lived as well. Yeah, he wrote lots of songs about his life, and this is a song I like him doing. It's called The Launch On Fugitive. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days. while Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. She'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me, for he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Mr. Haggard, the Lonesome Fugitive. I've always liked that song. And there's some people emulating them just now. A guy called Mo. He can sing like Mel. And of course so can his sons as well. They're all great. So, here we go. And we're still on the Mr. Haggard theme. This is a song I heard them singing a long time ago, and this is one I particularly like playing, because it kind of lets you kind of show off slightly on the guitar, you know what I mean? And after this one I'll pick up the 12 string again and I'll play another one I like to play which lets you show off a wee bit. However, we'll do this one now. It's called I've Done It All. Did you ever steal a quarter when you was 10 years old? Ever wear a brogan with a hole in the sole? Did you ever ride a freight train while running from the law? I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Did you ever buy a top coat at a rummage sale? Ever spend a week inside a dirty jail? Did you ever have a Christmas inside detention hall? I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Well, I've picked my share of cotton, boy, and I've drove on railroad spike. I've been everywhere I talk about, and I tell you what it's like. I've even been to Frisco wearing regular clothes. Felt the modern hippie folks staring down the nose. I can proudly say I've answered my patriotic call. I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Well, I've picked my share of cotton, boys, and I've drove one railroad spike. I've been everywhere I talk about. I'll tell you what it's like. I've even been to Frisco wearing regular clothes. Failed them modern hippie folks staring down the nose. I can proudly say I've answered my patriotic call. I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Yes, I've picked my share of cotton boys and I've drove on railroad spike. I've been everywhere I talk about and I can tell you what it's like. I've even been to Frisco wearing regular clothes. Felt them modern hippie folks staring down the nose. I can proudly say I've answered my patriotic call. I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. Lord, Lord, I've done it all. I've done it all. There you go. I've not quite done it all yet because I'm still here. But anyway, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. Right, I'd like to do one more thing for you folks just before I stop for the night and go and get a nice cool drink because this studio is just a wee bit warm and I keep, as you see, adjusting these things because it's kind of warm with all this tech going. And you want to see it, it's something to see for here. It's a pure experience. And this man John here on the desk doing all these wonderful things, and his good friend Brian's here as well, giving a hand out with some of the camera work. True professionals, these guys. Well worth talking to. Anyway, I'm going to pick up the other guitar for another wee minute and do another tune for you, and then we'll say good night. Give us a wee sec, thank you. Here we go. Well, this is a song I've been knocking about for a few years. This is for all you guitar players out there. And if you keep picking away at it, sometimes things happen, you know. And I've added a couple of wee things to this over the years and the months. And it's called The Best Guitar Picker. It's all about an aspiring guitar player. I believe George Jones sang this back in the day. And it's about a boy that wants to be the best guitar picker in the whole county. I didn't care too much about books and schooling. There are more important things to do. I just sit out in the yard and pick my old guitar, trying to do what the big hillbillies do. I would sit there by the hour, picking wildwood flower. I wore my little fingers to the bone. Well, I said I'll never rest till I am the very best, the best guitar picker in this whole county. Well, I said someday I know I'll win my fame. One day all the world will know my name. I worked so very hard with that old guitar, trying to do what the big hillbillies do. I would sit there all alone, trying to pick out Home Sweet Home, while everyone was in the yard. 'Cause before I ever stop, I'm gonna be the very top, the best guitar picker in this whole county. I would sit there by the hour, picking wildwood flower. I wore my little fingers to the bone. Yeah, I said I'll never stop till I reach the very top, the best guitar picker in this whole county. Well, I may look like a cotton picker, shining up through my shoes, but deep inside I'm just a hot collar, picking out a mess of blues. Show me where I start, find a horse and cart. I'm just a country boy at heart. I would sit there by the hour, picking wildwood flower. I wore my little fingers to the bone. 'Cause before I ever rest, I'm gonna be the very best. The best guitar picker in this whole county. The best guitar picker in this whole county, boy. The best guitar picker in this whole county. Yeah. Well, folks, what can I say? Thank you for viewing, the viewers that are looking in. I think Andy's looking in, and various others too. Few to mention. Who sang that? Oh, Mr. Sinatra, I think. Aye. Anyway, I've no regrets for tonight. I've had a smashing time again, and I hope some of my stuff transferred as well as I could do it anyway. And I wish you all well, and be safe and happy out there, and take care of you guys. Bye for now. Thank you.